Look on the DeadVerse, my strays, where strays thrive and zombies die. I'm your host DeadVerse, and welcome back to Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies, Valentine's Day Edition. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and let's get started with the facts and history of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day may trace its roots to the ancient Roman festival of Lupercalia, a mid-February fertility rite involving rituals and animal sacrifices. There are at least two early Christian martyrs named Valentine, one from Rome and one from Tournai, whose legends eventually merged into one holiday celebration. The first on Valentine was written in 1415 by Charles, Duke of Orleans, to his wife when he was imprisoned after the Battle of Agincourt. In medieval times, it was believed that birds began pairing on February 14, reinforcing the association of the day with romance. Geoffrey Chaucer's 1381 poem, Parliament of Fools, was one of the first literary works to link Valentine's Day with romantic love. In the 1840s, Esther Holland pioneered the mass production of Valentine's Day cards in America, earning her the nickname Mother of the American Valentine. The custom of giving flowers stems partly from the language of flowers, popularized in the 18th century, where each bloom and color conveyed a specific sentiment. Red roses, synonymous with passion and romance, became the go-to Valentine's gift due to association with the Greek goddess Aphrodite and later courtly love traditions. Over 250 million roses were grown annually just for Valentine's Day, with many imported from countries like Ecuador and Kenya to meet demands. Because, as you may know, many flowers are given to special ones on Valentine's Day. Candy hearts began life as medicinal indulgences in the 1800s before evolving into the sweet, message-printed candies we see today. Today, more than 8 billion candy hearts are manufactured every year, making them an enduring icon of the holiday. Americans collectively spend billions on Valentine's Day gifts, averaging about $136 per person, making it one of the most commercially significant holidays. Usually restaurants and everywhere are booked and things get very expensive. Which, it makes sense. Approximately 59% of consumers worldwide celebrate Valentine's Day, although traditions vary widely between cultures. For example, in the Mexican culture, which is where I'm from, we do mariachis, or sometimes I see people giving them lots of flowers. With the rise of technology, many Valentine's messages have shifted from physical cards to digital greetings, emails, and social media posts. In Japan, it is customary for women to give chocolates to men on Valentine's Day, with a reciprocal celebration called White Day 1 month later. In Finland, Valentine's Day is known as Friends' Day and is more focused on celebrating friendship than romance. Coined by the TV show Parks and Recreation, Galentine's Day, celebrated on February 13th, a day before, honors female friendship and has grown into a popular offshoot of Valentine's Day. What an interesting day, the 13th. A surprising trend is that many pet owners also celebrate Valentine's Day by buying gifts for their pets, contributing billions in spending annually. The red heart emoji has become one of the most frequently used symbols in digital communication, underscoring the day's universal message of love. Pope Pius I established February 14 as the feast day of Saint Valentine in 496 AD, originally as a commemoration of the martyred saint. While Western Christianity celebrates St. Valentine February 14, Eastern Orthodox churches honor different saints on July 6th and July 30th. Valentine's Day drives enormous activity economically, from florists and chocolatiers to restaurants, with record sales reported every year. Despite digital trends, a handwritten Valentine's note is still prized for its personal touch and endearing sentiment. One time I gave my partner, my girlfriend, a Valentine's love letter, which was pretty amazing by that standard. The heart-shaped, now synonymous with love, has roots that stretch back to ancient art and symbolism, even if its exact origin is still debated. The popular phrase, wearing your heart on your sleeve, may come from medieval traditions, where knights literally wore tokens of affection, like a lady's scarf, on their sleeves during tournaments. In the United States alone, over 445 million Valentine's Day cards are exchanged each year, making it the second largest card sending holiday after Christmas. Richard Cadbury is credited with introducing the first heart-shaped box of chocolates in 1861, a marketing innovation that became a staple of the holiday. I mean, everywhere I go, I see them. Inside stores. And I think that's pretty amazing, because I love chocolate. Around the world, Valentine's Day is celebrated differently, ranging from elaborate celebration ceremonies in Latin America to modest gift exchanges in Europe. Valentine's Day is a popular time for marriage proposals. Many couples choose the day as a symbolic time to pop the question. Either the question of marriage or being your partner, with your girlfriend or boyfriend. I see it, and it's pretty amazing to see that. The use of X to represent a kiss and O, a hug, dates back to the Middle Ages, when an X was used as a signature to show sincerity and seal the kiss. As the phrase goes, XOXO. From handmade parchment to mass-produced paper and now digital formats, Valentine's cards have evolved with changing technology and cultural trends. The average cost of a Valentine's dinner for couples can run to around $121, a figure that highlights the holiday's influence on the restaurant industry. I mean, a lot of places, they purposely increase prices by Valentine's Day so that people can spend more. Some zoos have embraced quirky Valentine's promotions. For example, letting visitors name a worm after an ex or a cockroach after a loved one, adding a humorous twist to gift giving. Studies show that nearly 29% of Valentine's Day spending goes towards gifts for friends, family, and even self-care, not just romantic partners. Florists often report that Valentine's Day is the busiest day of the year, with rare roses dominating the market. As younger generations embrace technology, social media campaigns and digital greeting cards have become a key part of Valentine's Day celebrations. Some of the earliest known poems, specifically love, date back thousands of years, set the stage for the romantic expressions that have become synonymous with Valentine's Day. Although Valentine's Day began as a religious feast, it is now celebrated by people of all faiths and by many who are secular. Modern trends favor personalized gifts and experiences, such as custom art, unique date ideas, or interactive online experiences, over generic items. Because, people want to receive and give something that symbolizes their love and passion for someone. Despite criticism over commercialization, Valentine's Day endures as a celebration of love in its many forms, such as romantic, platonic, familial, and even self-love. And let's be real, that goes for every holiday. It's always commercialized so that many businesses can make a profit. Studies have shown that teachers receive more Valentine's Day cards than any other group. In many schools, educators find themselves inundated with heartfelt messages and small treats from students, a tradition that highlights the holiday's broader focus on love and appreciation. The oldest known poem, the love song for Shu Xin, is estimated to be around 4,000 years old. The ancient piece underscores that the expression of romantic emotion has deep historic roots, even predating modern Valentine's Day traditions. In recent years, approximately 63% of people now send their Valentine's wishes via text, messages, or digital cards. This shift from traditional paper cards reflects both the technological age and a preference for fast, accessible communication. Valentine's Day is one of the busiest nights for restaurants, with many establishments reporting full bookings and even extending their hours. The surge of reservations underscores the holiday's significant impact on the food and hospitality industry. I was trying to make a reservation for me and my girlfriend, and I did it in 2-3 weeks in advance, and it's still many places are full. Data shows that downloads and usage of dating apps spiked dramatically during the 2 weeks leading up to Valentine's Day. This trend suggests that many singles and even couples turn up to digital platforms for relationship advice, date ideas, or even to spark new connections. Not everyone spends Valentine's Day with a romantic partner. An increasing number of singles embrace the day by hosting Singles Awareness Day events or engage in self-care rituals, reminding us that love can also be about self-respect and friendship. Like I mentioned earlier, Finland is one of those countries. Valentine's Day is a favorite day for marriage proposals. Surveys have indicated that in the United States alone, up to 6 million proposals occur on this day, often accompanied by extravagant or high-value gifts that mark the occasion as truly special. While many celebrate on February 14, not every country observes Valentine's Day on that date. For example, in Brazil, the holiday, known as Dia dos Namorados, Lover's Day, falls on June 12th, timed to avoid overlapping with carnival festivities. Retailers often employ set marketing and a lead up to Valentine's Day by infusing stores with aromas like chocolates, roses, and vanilla. These scents are chosen specifically to evoke feelings of warmth and romance, therefore boosting sales during the peak season. In recent years, consumers have increasingly opted for personalized or experiential gifts, such as custom art, unique day experiences, or even interactive online events, instead of traditional items like roses and chocolates. This evolution reflects a growing trend towards meaningful, one-of-a-kind celebration of love. Many of the millions of flowers sold for Valentine's Day require intensive water use and long-distance transport, which contributes to a measurable environmental footprint. The fact invites reflection on how love and nature intersect in our celebrations. Some studies have observed that excitement, and sometimes even the late night celebration of Valentine's Day, can disrupt sleeping patterns. Couples may find themselves staying up later than usual, adding a unique twist to their night. Things do get spicy. Beyond the familiar exchange of cards and flowers, some communities have quirky traditions, as we mentioned earlier, and certain zoos, most likely what they like to do is they like to name certain things based on their partners of the past, and also after someone Every February 14, there's a noticeable spike in social media activity. Hashtags like Valentine's Day and love are used by millions as people share heartfelt messages, photos, and even voice notes, making digital connection a modern extension of ancient romance. The tradition of gift giving has evolved dramatically over time. Early Valentines featured simple handwritten letters and wildflowers, whereas today, many offer luxurious jewelry, bespoke experiences, or personalized keepsakes that tell a unique story, which shows that creativity is on the rise. Valentine's Day sees a marked increase in mobile usage. Text messages, video calls, and social media check-ins all peak on this day as people, whether near or far, reach out to share love and affection in real time. Not every Valentine's Day centers on a romantic partner. Increasingly, people are dedicating the day to self-care, enjoying spa treatments, quiet retreats, or simply savoring their own company as a celebration of self-love and personal well-being. I have some friends that like to do those things, and while February 14 is standard in many countries, some regions celebrate love on entirely different dates, such as Brazil and other places around the world. What they like to do is they like to adapt love to local traditions and seasonal rhythms. Valentine's Day inspires a wealth of theme music, movies, and even advertising campaigns. This cultural reverberation not only reinforces the day's significance, but also contributes to its evolution as a multifaceted celebration of all kinds of love. Although once criticized as overly commercialized, as said earlier, many people view Valentine's Day as a chance to celebrate all forms of love, such as romantic, platonic, etc., etc., with creativity, sincerity, and even a bit of playful irreverence. Many believe the familiar heart-shaped was inspired by the seed pod of the silphium plant, a once common ancient contraceptive, whose distinctive form became associated with maturity, and later the very essence of love. Beyond his connection to lovers, Saint Valentine is also regarded as the patron saint of beekeepers. The sweetness of honey and the industrious nature of bees have long symbolized the gentle, nurturing aspects of love. Historical records suggest that Valentine's Day has been a popular time for engagements and weddings for centuries, when couples choose this day as a symbolic start to long-time commitments. Even in the weightlessness of space, Valentine's Day finds its way in the hearts of astronauts. Crews aboard the International Space Station have been known to send digital greetings and share quiet moments of romance far above Earth, which goes to show what goes around comes around. At various times and in different cultures, Valentine's Day has been banned or discouraged by authorities who view celebration either overly commercial or contrary to traditional religious practices. Which I mean, how can you ban love? Such a pure form of emotion. Beyond every rose given on Valentine's Day lies a complex tale of agriculture and international trade, grown in distinct climates, often in greenhouses, using advanced techniques that shipped across the globe to grace a lover's hand. Valentine's Day has inspired a rich array of music, from timeless ballads to modern pop hits, that fills the airwaves during February. These songs, filled with tender melodies and heartfelt lyrics, help set a gentle romantic mood. In many care homes and retirement communities, Valentine's Day is celebrated as a reminder that love and connection have no age limit. Special events and quiet gatherings honor the bonds of long life and enduring affection. Modern Valentine celebrations often emphasize unique, personalized gifts from engraved mementos to custom written letters that speak directly to the heart and reflect the individual story of a relationship. As environmental awareness grows, many choose to mark Valentine's Day with eco-friendly gestures. These choices underscore a love that cares for the planet as much as for each other, which I mean, it's great. Instead of trying to hurt the environment. Every year, roughly 6 million marriage proposals are made on Valentine's Day, making it a day not only for love, but also life-changing commitments. Globally, the day drives huge chocolate sales, with millions of pounds of chocolate purchased, showing how this treat is deeply woven into the fabric of Valentine's celebrations. In the US and UK alone, billions is spent on pet gifts on Valentine's Day, as many treat their furry friends as beloved members of the family. And I know some people who love pets more than humans, because pets are less manageable and easier to comfort. An iconic symbol of love, red roses, specifically 250 million of them, are grown and shipped from various countries to meet Valentine's Day demand. In the United States alone, about 150 million Valentine's Day cards are exchanged annually, making it the second largest card sending holiday after Christmas. In older countries, like Finland and Estonia, Valentine's Day, as we mentioned earlier, called Friends Day, celebrates all types of love, emphasizing the importance of friendship. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy this video of Valentine's Day edition. If you did, make sure to follow, stay subscribed, and look out for more videos in the future. I'm making some more. And I hope you have a great, wonderful day.